I'm ready. As soon as you are.
All right,
All right,
guys.
I'm ready.
Welcome back. Welcome back to Theater Skip It, episode 11. Um, I'm here, Donna Algoso. You can follow me on Twitter at DL Algoso. And I'm going to hand it off to my main man, Danny.
And I am Danny Sunday at I am Danny Sunday. And coming to us live via stuff, it's Ollie.
What's up, people? It's Ed Oliver Ben. Thank you for viewing Skeeter Skip It. Thank you for having me on, people. I love it.
Yay!
It's
Okay,
been a
so
bit.
our first segment. Mhm. Up to date on two shows that we've been watching. Um, Go ahead, Danny, if you want to be the first one.
So I got back into One Piece. I had that sitting around like episode skipping for like about 2 months. So I've been like kind of running through it like on whenever chance I get. Like I'm at work, it's really quiet. I'm gonna watch an episode of One Piece, and I fast forward a lot of stuff on One Piece because I don't know if anybody knows this, but One Piece has a theme song, right? That's a long
Mm-hmm.
ass theme song, right? So after a theme song, they give it like a quick synopsis of the show, like you've never heard of it, right? Then after that's done, they tell you what's been happening so far. That takes about 5 to 6 or 7 minutes of their time. Then the show happens. By the time the show is on, there's like little commercial breaks. If you're on Hulu, then you get a commercial. If you're on Crunchyroll and you pay for it, you don't get a commercial, and you go straight to your show. In total, there are about 15 minutes of fucking One Piece before you're on to the next episode. So it's really quick to breeze through. So I caught up on One Piece, saw the what's been going on lately. I'm already there. Um, About to go for another clash with Doflamingo. A lot of running through bad guys and beating up generic assholes. It's been cool so far. It seems like a lot of stalling until we get to where we need to be, but it'll be fun. And then I've been getting back onto Raw, and I thought the last episode was pretty cool. Get to see what's been going on with Mikado and the other characters. It's really good. I think there's one character who hasn't been around much longer, and they showed him and he give you what's been happening in his life. He's turned into a runaway teen, dropped out of high school, and he's now just hanging out with his girlfriend as a gopher for Isaiah, is like the big bad of the show. And so that's just the two big major things I've been watching. That and I think everyone's been watching Daredevil, and everyone already watched all of it.
Except for
So
me.
except for Ollie,
Yeah.
for some reason he's too fucking good for Daredevil.
Ouch.
I'm kidding. So, Ollie, man, it's been a while. So, what have you been watching since? Have you been able to watch anything while being a brand new papa?
Man, I am up like all the time, even more so than when I was doing security. So I watch a lot of stuff. Um, I got back to watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's funny, man. It's a laugh-a-minute show. Don't really have to pay too much attention. Really don't have to get into it. You just watch it and laugh, and then you go on about your business. So it's a great show. I think I'm almost in season two. I know Nick Cannon, I think, is in season two, so I'm trying to get to that one. You see, I think he does like one episode, something
Nick
like that.
Cannon?
Yeah, Nick Cannon. But
Okay.
it's a great show right now. You got Andy Samberg, guy from Lonely Island Boys. You got Terry Crews, the guy from Everybody Hates Chris, the Expendables,
Old
and
Spice
other stuff.
commercials.
Yeah, White Chicks. It's a great show, very funny. Also, Christella. It's a great comedy. It's focuses around a Mexican family, focuses upon Christella, who's trying to be a lawyer, and right now she's working for free. Well, she was working for free, and recently she passed the bar. But it's a great show, great show. You've got characters that are stuck the way they are. You got the mom that still thinks she lives in Mexico in the village. You've got the chauvinistic pig of a brother-in-law who thinks that women should only do this and women should do that, and then you've got the pretty sister who, uh, backs him up most of the time. When she in her head, she's like, "This guy's crazy." It's a great show. Y'all should watch it. It's on Hulu. Don't know where it shows. Don't know what it plays on, but watch it on Hulu. Definitely, both of them actually.
Okay, so basically, I'm gonna step away from Flash and Arrow because I know you guys are probably like, okay, I want to hear it. So the two shows that I've been keeping up with was Houdini. Basically, it's a mini series on Netflix, and basically the show features the life of the legendary illusionist and escape artist Harry Houdini. And it's a mini series. It's like a one shot, so I think it's like what 12, 13 episodes. Basically, it goes behind the magic and like his engagement with people and like like his encounter with great names of that era. Basically, it's a drama that chronicles his life. That's a really good one. That's a definite see it. So check that out on Netflix. And other one, I'm gonna say the originals. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it was on Channel 11 for. I think it's still on Channel
CW?
11. But yeah, CW. Right. I
What's
think it's
Houdini
on
on?
Houdini's on Netflix.
Okay.
Right. So the originals is on Netflix and Hulu. So I think
Hold on 1 second.
if you want to watch the latest episodes, you can definitely do. So the basically it's the originals is a spin-off from the Vampire Diaries. Never really watched Vampire Diaries, but I happen to catch the originals, and I would have to say it has really good plots and story-wise, really good, surprisingly. Basically what it is, it's like it's vampires and werewolves, and they have some like witches. So it deals with the supernatural, and basically there's like a war between werewolves and vampires. Like I know it's pretty cliched, but there's basically one of the vampires or one of the older vampires who basically started the origins of vampires ended up getting a werewolf pregnant with his child. So now you have like this half-breed child coming. So I've only seen like maybe 5 episodes, so I'm not to a point where like they had the kid yet. So I'm waiting for that. So that's gonna be awesome. Um, yeah, basically that's about it. I don't know. Danny's missing. He's gonna do the segment 2. I don't know. Do you want to start off the segment 2, or do you want to wait for Danny?
I could start it, give it back to you, and then Danny might be back, and we can let him do segment 2.
Okay, cool. All right. So what's new to your queue?
The Cosby Show. It's an older show, about 31 years old since it started in 1984, but oh god, I love it. I get so much more of it now, being a parent. At first it was funny,
nice.
now it's seriously funny. Like, the kids are arguing, and he's like, go play together, but apart. That's my whole thing. Yeah, share with each other, but from across the room. Like, it's serious. God, I love it.
You can get your parenting tips from there.
Yes, and I like how it puts a great light on an African American family. The dad is, a doctor. He delivers babies all day. What's better than that? And the mom is a lawyer. Yeah. And they have 4 kids. Oh my God! I keep telling my wife we're the Cosbys, and she's like, "No, we're not." And I'm like, "Yeah, we are. You're black. I'm black. Everybody's black."
It is a good show, man. I used to watch. I grew up on that, so that's that. I definitely would say see it, guys. If for the newer generations that hasn't seen it, definitely on Netflix or Hulu or Amazon.
It's on Hulu. The entire Cosby series is on Hulu.
No way! Awesome! Oh my god, dude, I gotta start watching that. I'm gonna have to put that on my queue.
Yeah, text me. We'll go screen to screen on that one.
Yeah. Oh, side note from segment 2, I happened to catch Hot Top Time Machine too. Did you get to see it?
I did. I saw it on Vudu.
Oh, what did you like it?
I loved it. I can't beat the first one, but it was good. What do you think?
I thought it was good too. All right, Danny's back. All right, cool. So Danny, so we're doing segment 2 now. So cute.
What was that? Oh, what's new in our queue?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I was watching this new anime called, well, it's not that new, but Funimation just started putting it out there, like on their networks and stuff. So if you're on Funimation, you can watch it on Funimation. If you're on Hulu, it's on Hulu right now, and they're completely up to date. And then there's there's Crunchyroll has it too. I think they have it, but I've been watching it on Hulu. So, anyways, Assassination Classroom starts off with this weird octopus creature. He has a weird circular happy face. It's the bizarrest thing ever. And then it's just so strange. He has an octopus body, and he's got like a graduation gown and cap. He looks like he just became a valedictorian or whatever. He blew up the moon. It's in the shape of a crescent, and he's challenging the world's government to kill him. But he can only be killed by this classroom of kids or a bunch of rejects in 3E. He's going to teach them. He'll be their teacher and go through an entire semester with them. And the thing is, the caveat is, if the classroom can't kill him during the year that they have, the whole school year, by next March, he'll blow up the Earth. And so the government says any kid who kills him and keeps it a secret that we're doing this gets 10 billion yen. And that's the new show I've been watching. It's called Assassination Classroom. It's really weird, really cool. Don't take it seriously. It's not very serious. I mean, an octopus thing that flies around at Mach 20. How would Mach 20 even be a thing? He also grades work in Mach 20. It's pretty cool. Oh man. So that's what I'm up to. Who else is talking?
Me, I'll take the last part. So what's new to my queue is season 4 of Lost Girl. To catch you guys up, basically follows the life of this bisexual succubus whose name is Bo, and as she learns to control her supernatural powers or her supernatural abilities, she helps those in need as well. So basically she tries to discover the truth about her origins, because basically for the longest time she was like on her own, kind of going place to place and not really knowing where her powers came from or who she is or what she is. So basically she's an unaligned fae, and what a fae is a mythical being. So she ends up befriending like a human, and then she gets into some trouble where there's like a congregation of like light and dark fae, and basically they're like, well, you're gonna have to choose what group you want to be a part of. Like, do you want to be part of the light fae or the dark fae? And basically through her travels, she kind of follows her own path. She's like that kind of girl that's like, screw you, I do what I want, and all that stuff. I think season 4 starts dealing with who her father is, back down to what happened to him and why he hasn't been around, or why her parents hasn't been around. I've only seen like 5-6 episodes, so definitely see that, and it is on Netflix. And yeah, so now we're gonna be going on to our third segment, which is an all-around recommendation. So Danny, you want to start it off?
Oh yeah, it's the weirdest thing. I have this friend at work. He's been going through a tough breakup or on and on, off again relationship and all that other stuff. So he's been getting really emo lately, and he's been telling me to watch this movie called the something of being a wallflower.
Perks of Being a Wallflower.
The Perks of Being a Wallflower. So I watched it, and I thought this is actually pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. It has a very hipster, trendy feel to it, but I liked it. I wasn't annoyed by any of the characters and the weirdness of it all. I heard it's a book, so I'm gonna go check out the book if my local library has it. Hopefully they do. If not, I'll hunt it down somewhere. But yeah, Perks of Being a Wallflower. I think it's on Netflix. I want to hope it's on Netflix. If it's not, we're gonna find out right now. Netflix, give me Perks of Being a Wallflower right now. Right now. Let's see. Is it there? Is it there? I should have researched this beforehand. This is like really unprofessional stuff for doing right now.
No, but you know what? If you guys have Amazon Prime, I think you could rent it off of there.
That's exactly it. But if you, for some reason, can't get it and you only have means of Perks of Being a Wallflower is unavailable to stream on Netflix, so I guess if you could get the disc, who even gets disc delivered to them anymore? So they're telling us that there are other stuff that you can watch instead. You can either watch Stuck in Love. It's some sort of a thing. Then you can watch the British version of Skins, Silver Linings, Gossip Girl, The Virgin Suicides, and Cyberbully. Out of all those things, I would say check out Gossip Girl and Skins.
Are you getting paid for that, Danny?
I'm doing what?
Are you getting paid for that? You just totally ran like a promo.
Oh, I'm just saying, if you can't watch Perks of Being a Wallflower because you don't have Amazon or Google Play, which is, it's impossible. How do you not have one of those things? So, yeah, if not, you can watch those two shows instead, but that's a movie, so check it out. I liked it. I actually liked it. So, Ollie, what are you recommending right now?
True.
I recommend Daybreakers. I think I watched it the week before we were going to do our last show. Hello?
Yeah?
And it is Taye Diggs is the main character in the show, and he's a cop that was framed for something, and he needs to figure out that why he was framed, who framed him, and how to get himself out of it. But the twist on it is he's stuck in this time loop where each day he has to relive it, and each day he learns a new clue. Like, I'm seriously talking like one clue. Each day he learns like one clue, and then he goes through, what happens in that day, and then he wakes up in the bed again. Kind of like, I don't know if you guys used to watch Xena and Hercules, and Xena got stuck in a time loop where she had to find out.
It's like Groundhog Day for him, where he's continually living the same day over and over again?
It is like Groundhog Day, and it's got its serious parts, it's got its funny parts, and it's got that sweet, sexy chocolate milk the guy I was just talking about, Taye Diggs. I could not get tired of watching him.
Taye Diggs is a rather handsome guy with a really handsome smile.
Yeah, he is. I was surprised my wife didn't watch it, but yeah. I think it was like a mini-series, and at the end of it, he figures out. But along the way, you are definitely kept in tune. So Daybreakers across the board is my recommendation. It is on Hulu.
Is it finished?
It is finished. I think it was like a mini-series, basically.
Oh, okay, so you can marathon that shit if you want to.
Yep, from beginning to...
Or pace yourself. People don't pace themselves anymore. Donna, what did you so far? We're recommending Perks of Being a Wallflower. I recommended. Ollie, you recommended Daybreakers with Taye Diggs, and Donna recommended the show it as Succubus. So it's a really strange thing. Can I get the title of that one more time?
Donna?
I think Donna evaporated into the ether for a second.
She recommended Lost Girl.
Lost Girl.
Yeah.
And
it's really strange. I want to watch it.
I think I'm going to check it out too when we're done with this. She's off, and I think she's going to come back in a few seconds. But when she comes back, I think we should get into the 4th segment.
Yeah, segment 4.
Segment 4, which is the knockdown, drag-out brawl between 3 shows or movies that we've all watched, that we are going to see what is the better of these 3. What deserves most of our time. Now, we're not trying to say that the other shit sucks. We're just trying to say that this one is kind of superior. So I thought, in the spirit of like what we've all kind of checked out right now, like there's a big resurgence in comic book stuff. Free Comic Book Day is on Saturday. It's May 2nd, right? So May 1st, the Avengers shows up in theaters on May 1st. So we have a lot of superhero stuff happening right now. So if we have comic book things. So I'm thought, in that spirit, let's bring up the 3 hottest comic book shows on TV right now. The CW is kicking the shit out of everybody with 2 dope-ass shows, and that's Arrow and Flash, which is going to combine, and I think we're getting a spin-off out of that. But we'll talk about that later. I'm going to ignore that. Silliness. Shenanigans. So I thought, okay, we got Arrow and Flash. Who's else going to join this 3-ring circus, this triple threat, this back alley brawl of epic proportions? And that would be none other than the newcomer to the town, Marvel's entry into the television force. I'm not talking about The Shield. I'm not talking about Agent Carter. I'm talking about an actual good show.
Oh.
Daredevil. It's on Netflix right now, and it was they put the entire goddamn thing on there. So it's Arrow versus Flash versus Daredevil. That's right, we're pitting them against each other. If anyone was asking questions, are they going Arrow and Flash together? No, Arrow and Flash have their own thing going on, but Arrow versus Flash versus Daredevil. Who is the vigilante that we're taking on right now? I'm saying so far in the character department, I mean, Donna, you got this all broken down. Who has the better characters between the three shows?
Between the three, do you want me to go through all of them, or which one I think has the better character?
Whatever feels appropriate to you. Do you want to run it down and tell us, okay, we got these three characters and this one and that? Do what you want.
You know, I feel like I've talked about the Arrow and Flash long enough. The Arrow, I mean, he's more or less your Batman character. He wants to do right, but he's also a hard ass. With the Flash, he's like an all around.
He's also rich.
Yes, yeah, exactly. He's also he was rich, but then he lost everything after Slade killed the mom and took over the business and all that stuff. So he's kind of going rogue right now. With the Flash, he's like an all-around nice guy. Like he always wants to do the right thing. He's a pure of heart out of all of them. And then you got Matt Murdock from Daredevil, who has the same qualities as Oliver. It's like he wants to clean up his city. He wants to, save everyone in it, and he may do it in ways where it's like it may not be the right thing. Like he does, like rough up a couple of guys here and there, but he never can. But if I had to pick who had the most character growth and story wise, I mean, I would have to bring it to Daredevil, man. I mean, I know he's the new kid on the block right now, but just all around storyline, his origin story. I mean, even the villains, like it kind of made you want to relate to them, especially with William Fisk, who was Kingpin. His storyline, his origin story was, man, it was messed up, but I felt for him.
Played wonderfully by Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I think the one problem I have with him is that every time he talks, he sounds constipated. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No, he does. He sounds like it's difficult for him to talk about anything. It's like, I need to. I'm gonna have some pudding now, and I'm going to kill the Daredevil.
Seriously, it's like what?
They don't call him the Daredevil. They call him the Man in the Mask. That's the first season. He's not a devil yet.
Did they? Didn't they say Daredevil in the end?
Some people were calling him a devil, like a devil. They call him the Man in a Mask.
Oh, right.
It's very. You don't know.
Yeah, it's like the Black Mask, Man in Mask, the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. Yes, Fisk needs to poop. Yeah, no. So out of this back alley brawl, I'm definitely gonna have to side with Daredevil. I mean, I love DC, man, but Daredevil took the cake away. What about you, Danny? What's going on?
Man.
What do you think?
I think, I liked Arrow. The first season was really good, and the second season is great. The third season is pretty intriguing. We have a lot of twists and turns. This is not a show you could jump right in, right, and now it's like you're off the bandwagon. You ain't getting in this shit right now. You're off. Flash has just started, but I feel like it's already like hit that train running fast. No pun intended. See what I did there? I'm such a dick. And Daredevil's fucking. Well, for me, better characters has to go with man. I think just because we're being introduced to them one at a time, and it's so they're giving it to us the way we're getting it. I'm gonna go with Daredevil as well. Daredevil's giving every character has a story. Every character's got like a feeling. You know their motivations. Everyone's played really well. Rosario Dawson's in it, and anything where Rosario Dawson just wins. So there you go.
Mhm.
So Ollie, who are you saying? What are better characters in these shows so far from what you've seen?
Okay. Before I answer that, Danny, did Daredevil come straight to Netflix? Is it a Netflix original or was it broadcast somewhere?
Netflix original in partnership with Marvel Studios.
Okay. Can you imagine that, bro? Straight to Netflix and everybody's digesting it on the internet. Oh, my favorite character is this. Oh, this is gritty. Oh, this is edgy. Like, it didn't go anywhere else. They just sent it to Netflix and everybody's tweeting about it. Everybody's talking about it. It's a global sensation. It's like Justin Bieber.
It's like a Justin Bieber decided to go blind, fight crime, and be a lawyer at the same time.
Yeah. I think his haters would back up off of him. But
A little bit.
Huh?
A little bit. We'll still be dicks.
I've watched 4 or 5 episodes of it, and I like it. If it weren't for the fact that I watch other things on a regular basis, I'd probably be done like everybody else. So, okay, you can break the intervention, man. I'm going to watch it. I just have not yet. The character was strong. The backstory was really, the backbone, of him losing his side and his dad being a boxer was strong. They really chiseled that out, man, while allowing the story to progress at the same time. I like it. Arrow, it's like they're being de-pushed right now. I feel like some of the writers are purposely writing bad stuff for Arrow. Like, I felt like through season 1, season 2, season 3, Ollie was developing. We saw the backstory. We saw that he wasn't on the island all a long time that he was, and we saw how he learned to become an assassin, and we saw how he went from the party-loving party guy to this guy that's got to be serious, and you will pay. You have wronged our city, or you have failed our city, but I feel like he's in a standstill now. I feel like he doesn't learn anything. I feel like the last thing we learned last week is the same thing we learned this week. Ollie, you can trust your friends. Hey, Ollie, you don't always make the best decisions, but there's a thing taken around here, collective people that can help you out. No, I've got to do it this way. No, I can't tell my sister. Oh, my God, why do we share the same name, Oliver? Why do we share the same name? You're pissing me off. And I watch it because I've started watching it. They've got me. Shut up and take my money, but I feel like it could do better. I don't know if it's because it's in the 3rd season. I don't know if they're de-pushing it. I don't know what's going on. I look forward to the spinoff. I'm going with Flash, man. I am going with Flash. You have your funny moments, but you have your serious moments. And they walk that fucking scaffold, that tightrope, with superiority over, Eva Arrow. I need to watch some more of Daredevil, but Flash is my jam right now. Oh, God, it is my jam. I wait. Well, I'm already up anyway.
Yes.
After midnight, I wait for that mug to pop up on my Hulu, and I watch there and I salivate.
Yeah.
And I don't care what.
Speaking
I like
Speaking of the Flash, did they show the new one? Did they show the new one? Because I think I didn't get to see last night.
The trailer.
It's on Hulu.
I watched it this morning.
Oh, okay. I gotta catch up.
Danny, I've got to tell you, bro. I've got to tell you, Donna, that Flash is character-wise right there. It's my jam.
Yeah, I do like.
All right, so that was.
So next category, Donna, I'm gonna tell you. So overall plot, better. Who are you taking on this one?
Overall plot.
We did the characters, we got the plot, then afterwards we got to go for who's winning the whole damn thing. But right now I got to ask the story-wise, what's the background? I kind of feel like if you explained some of the plot right now, people are probably going to go, well, okay, 1 or 2 of these things sound like the same exact goddamn show. But I want to hear from you, if you could break down the plot real quick of Daredevil, Arrow, and The Flash. You're the expert on at least 2 of these shows. Hold on a second. Go for it.
Okay. Okay, so basically the plots for all three is well, Oliver basically he comes back from being stranded or quote unquote being stranded in the island. He comes back wanting to clean up his city. Basically, he goes around town basically putting in jail mob bosses or anyone that has wronged the city. And right now, keeping up to date, he's met Raja Ghul, and basically he made a deal with Roz, or Roz made a deal with him, saying that you are going to be the heir of being the new Roz, basically.
Hello?
Yeah.
And so our
I'm sorry. She was telling us.
right now he
Hello, Donna.
yep.
Donna was like, oh, okay, go ahead.
I was explaining the Arrow's theme and plot right now, and so far
Mm.
we got that Arrow has like this really dark, gritty story with like a redemption thing, and now that the main character has this idea that he could probably be the main villain at this point. He's playing
Yeah.
so that was Arrow's plot so far. Flash, what do we got for Flash? What is the main overall arcing story? I mean, I feel like it's like the most comic book of the of these things.
Well, he's going back to finding out who killed his mom and why this all happened. Basically, I mean, he's going after the Reverse Flash. Basically, um,
It's
I mean,
very
I guess
Back to
that
the
sums it
Future
up, right? I
esque.
mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, he goes back and forth, man, with this guy. Jesus, I mean, I love the Flash, and it gets you really emotional. Um, yeah. So, okay, the Flash's overall story is he's basically trying to find out why Reverse Flash is doing all this. That's to sum it all up. With Daredevil, it's almost the same kind of story with Arrow. He like, he's blinded when he was young, and now he's using his like kind of special abilities, like his super hearing, his heightened senses to try to fight crime. Basically, that's about it. I mean, we could go into detail, but that'll take too long.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the best overall storyline that hooked me in, I would have to say, ah, it's hard. It's hard because I like all three of them, and like the Flash really kind of gets me emotional, especially when he talks with his father and all that. But I think the one that got me surprisingly was Daredevil on this one. I mean, I marathoned it for like 2 days straight, so I would have to say Daredevil for the overall plot. What about you, Ollie?
I'm gonna have to go with Arrow because it's been longer. I think they may have hit a rut, but you know what? Just hit the reset button. They man, that the epic back and forth with Slade Wilson was damn. Slade, man, wow. And why Slade is mad. You can empathize with him, kind of like Magneto. Well, I don't really want to kill these humans, but now I want to kill these bastards because they want to kill the mutants. Like you can, oh God, I can side with Slade. Man, you can take this girl and you can take this girl, but why'd you take Shadow from me? Like oh God, I like it. Uh, I don't like where Arrow's at right now, but I like how it's progressed. I like the Suicide Squad. I fucking hate that black lady, Oprah Winfrey, bitch. Oh, I gotta hate her. How she just,
Oh, Waller?
yeah, I hate her guts. Gotta hate
They should have Oprah Winfrey
her.
player.
Overall story, I want to say Arrow. And I know I just talked bad shit about Arrow, but damn, start from the beginning if you could find it somewhere. And Arrow's on it. Man, it's great. Danny?
I can't believe I'm doing this. So I'm gonna split the thing, but honestly, I do like Arrow. I do like Daredevil. I like everything they're going. But if you go bare bones on it and you start to explain stuff, you find yourself doing this. Oh, they're kind of similar. Where the Flash Its plot is like he has superpowers and he has to save the world like all the rest of them. Except we're getting this whole like everyone has this cool backstory. Everything kind of comes into it. It gets emotional. It gets real. It gets fun. I like it a lot, and I'm gonna say this time I'm gonna say Flash has the better like original feel to it. Like there isn't anything like that on TV right now. This is the most comic book television show out of all the shows right now. This is Amazing Spider-Man Technicolor beautifulness, and it has its moments where it gets dark, it gets kind of feeling of like oh my god, this show is getting kind of like in that very gritty DC place, but then it finds its way back, and we're back to where we need to be. So Flash is gonna take it from me, and now we got the character, we got the plot, we got to settle the score right now. Who is the winner here? Who is the clear-cut decider? If we're in a fight right now, which show are we taking with us? I know we gave the plot to Daredevil. For some people, Donna gave the plot to Daredevil, but she gave the characters to. Did you also give the characters to Daredevil as well? So, Donna, are you saying Daredevil wins this?
You guys all brought up like really good points with all of them. Man, I don't. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna have to go with my gut on this, and it's gonna have to be Daredevil. I know I've been pushing like Arrow and Flash ever since I got on this show, but man, I marathoned that in 2 days. 2 days. So it says something. So, but you know, that doesn't mean don't watch the other two. Like definitely keep watching the Arrow and the Flash. And if you have not seen Daredevil yet, go on that because that's
Donna's final choice is Daredevil. So I'm gonna say because
that's on Netflix.
So Donna's final choice is Daredevil. She's taking Daredevil to the top of the mountain with her. Ollie, who are you picking right now out of these three? We've had intimate time with Arrow. It's been with you for 3 seasons, 3 years so far. Flash just started, but it's been like almost a year now that it's on. And Daredevil just showed up, and he's kicking everybody's ass. But we gotta know, who are you picking, Ollie?
God. To be honest with you, Danny, I wish I had more time so I could watch Daredevil and sit back and tell you. But Arrow gets kicked out. It does. I don't like where it is right now. It's not in a good place in its life. I gotta go with Flash, man. Oh God, Flash is constant goodness, man. Constant goodness. The characters have depth, man. You've learned about Caitlin and her boyfriend. You've learned about Cisco and his family. We're learning more about Dr. Wells. We know about the family dynamic between, Barry and Iris and the dad. The dad, man, is a great actor. God, he's a great actor.
Yeah.
Everybody's being fleshed out, man. And it doesn't really matter where it goes now. Like, I know we want to find out who Harrison Wells is and why Barry's mom had to die. And God, it's been a great trip all the time. It hasn't been any filler. It hasn't been any. I got to suffer through this episode. Like, I felt like Arrow, I've had to suffer sometimes. And I don't like it. So I'm going with Flash.
All right, I guess it's up to me. So we got one for Flash. We got one for Daredevil. So I'm just saying Arrow got knocked out of this already. If I pick that, that's just dumb because we're just going to go through this. Between Flash and Daredevil, and there's not to say anything bad about Arrow. It's a good show. People should watch it. And nothing to say bad anything about the other two shows either. But honestly, when I was walking into this, I was going to go Daredevil all the way. I was already premeditated. This thing was rigged. But then I started thinking about the Flash, and I was like, I just got into Flash, and I started liking it a lot. And not just because it's newer to me, but because I started feeling like we need more shows like this. We need a real comic book show. And I feel like Daredevil had its moments where I had to adjust to everyone else, and I had to become a different thing so everyone else could digest it. He just started wearing a costume in the last effing episode, and he doesn't. The had to make his powers be more explainable, but in the end, we have Arrow is the same thing where they had to make it for TV for everyone else. Where the Flash was like, you know what? I'm a superhero. I wear this big bright ass costume. I have all this complicated stuff. Here are all my characters. Everyone's bright and colorful and strange and different. And eventually we're gonna get weirder as we go along. Oh man, I'm gonna go fucking Flash. Flash wins this.
Wow.
And I'm upset. Like I said, I was gonna rig this shit and go Daredevil's winning. The fix was in, but as we talked about it, I'm like, you know what? Flash is fucking good. People should watch it. So now that that's done, I'm gonna say, do we have the see it? Flash is the champ. The champ is here. It is Flash. So do we now how this is going? Fireworks for Flash. Now that it's Donna in the driver's seat for this, so usually it's Ollie. How are we doing to see it or skip it? Does Ollie get to finally play, see it or skip it?
I do get to play. I don't know, Donna. Do I get to play this round of see it or skip it?
Oh shoot! You know what? I totally didn't even like prep myself for this, so I have no clue. I don't know. Do you have stuff lined up? Because I don't.
I don't.
I think I'm gonna take over for a bit, unless Ollie wants to object.
No, I totally want to do this. I totally want to BS my way through this one.
So you have it prepared, or do you want to play the game?
I want to play the game. I never have it prepared. I just open it up.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna open it up and see. Let's try for recently added stuff. Let's see. Let's go for Hulu. We usually go for why am I laughing?
Because I'm in space.
Because what?
Because I'm in space.
Yeah, to make space. It's just a fucking dork. Anyway, since we're on this freaking comic book, kick right now. Let's go with what Hulu's recommending in the collected editions of comic book heroes. This is some strange nonsense they did here, because I just looked at the list and I see what they're doing, but no, Hulu, no, this isn't what we wanted. You were wrong, sir. Wrong. But let's go with it anyways. So, we're going to play See It or Skip It. You know how this works. I'm going to mention a show or a movie or TV show, and we're going to TV shows, and we're going with Hulu Presents Comic Book Heroes, and it's the collected editions from 2D to 3D. Check out these live-action adaptations for the small screen based on beloved comic book characters. So, number one, Ollie, you're taking the first three. Donna, you're taking the last three. Actually, I'll go with the both of you, and we're going to both play it together, because there's a lot more than just three. Okay, so we'll start for Ollie, then we're going to go with Donna. Number one, Constantine.
Which Constantine is it?
Constantine from NBC. It's a TV show that it's David Goyer and Daniel Crone bring to life the DC Comics most popular characters, and it's the Master of the Occult, John Constantine.
Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate it, though. See it.
It is. Okay, it's 13 episodes in. Donna, have you checked out Constantine yet?
Yes, I have. I've seen all of it.
Okay, so actually,
I definitely will see it.
Here's a cool thing. All 13 episodes so far are on Hulu Plus, so you can watch it right now.
Yes, sweet.
So that's that. So there's that. So I think you might have to actually connect to your content provider to watch it, but I think you could go through it. Then next up is Gotham. 17 episodes in right now, and it's on Fox, and it's also on Hulu. Who are we seeing this or skipping this? Ollie, go first, and Donna.
Man, we talked mad shit about Gotham, but I think Donna watched it recently. But I'll say see it. I saw 2 episodes thus far, and yeah, it's the last episodes, but I like it. Yeah.
Donna.
You know what? I'm gonna say see it, because I did see a few more episodes past episode 2, so I'm giving it a chance. So definitely, people go see it.
Okay, we were on we were on this show's dick for a bit, and we were talking about it. So Flash, Are we seeing it or skipping it? Or can we just say that we're all watching this, we are seeing this?
We're all watching it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all watching this. This is what the world is watching, The Flash. And it's beautiful and it's bright. Arrow, are we watching this?
Yeah. Even though it stinks right now.
Right now it's going through a rut, but it'll get better. I promise everyone it'll get better. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's on the second season. It's on episode 15 of the second season. Ollie, have you been keeping up with this, or are you skipping this?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Clark Gregg, man, God, he's awesome. He's a badass, certified badass.
Phil Coulson on the show. I like it too. I've been watching it too. I've been keeping up with it as best as I can. Donna, are you seeing or skipping Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to be the bad guy and say skip it, man. Well, I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it, but you people out there definitely watch it if you want to watch it. But for me, I lost my attention after the first season. I mean, I think it was like a slow up. It was kind of slow for me, so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna start watching something else.
Marvel's Agent Carter. The spin-off to Captain America and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Carter. Ollie, have you seen any of it? Will you give it time?
Yeah, I've seen some of it. I'd see it. I saw an episode. It came on Hulu. You know how Hulu just likes to play whatever they want to play. Yeah.
They're cutting us down. So that's a see it. Donna, are you seeing or skipping Agent Carter? It was only 8 episodes of it. Did you watch them?
Yes, I'm seeing it only to see my ship come true, which is Peggy and Angie maybe having like a little kiss. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
I effing hope so. Hey,
Exactly.
the old school is cool, and the original Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno and whatever that other guy who played the Hulk. Who cares? Bill Bixby, right? Is it Bill Bixby? Who gives a shit? Anybody watch the Incredible Hulk, the old school series? Would you see it or skip that? Ollie.
I'd pass on that shit. It probably is good, but I'd pass on that shit. I'm not watching it.
Donna, seeing or skipping the original Incredible Hulk?
The movie or the TV
The
series?
TV series starring Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno.
Oh man,
There are 68 goddamn episodes of this thing.
you know what? I don't remember. So if the episodes did not stick to me, then I'm gonna say skip it.
Okay, according to Hulu, the other comic book show that you could watch is Secrets of Isis. I don't know what this is. It's an uncovering of a 3,000-year-old amulet. High school science teacher Andrea Thomas enters the superhuman abilities of the ancient goddess Isis, and blah 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 blah. Are we seeing or skipping this weird ass show that apparently was a comic book or something, and it has 21 episodes?
Fucking.
Ollie.
I thought you were going to say Spider-Woman. You started talking about a female, and I thought you were going to say Spider-Woman. And that would have tipped the scale. No, I'm not watching Agents of ISIS.
Secrets of Isis. Whatever. It probably sucks. Donna, what are you saying?
Secrets of ISIS.
Secrets of Isis, Donna.
I don't know. I'm gonna say skip.
Skip that bullshit. Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
It has 20.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch was a comic book. People don't know that shit, but it was a comic book in the Archie series. So Donna just screamed out, "Yeah!" out of turn. So she's watching it. Ollie, have you remember seeing Melissa Joan Hart and reprising the role of Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Would you see that shit or skip it?
I would see it. I loved it.
We're loving Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Old school Dennis the Menace. I don't know why the cartoon isn't on here because the cartoon is infinitely better. But old school black and white Dennis the Menace. Are you seeing it, Ollie, or are you skipping that?
I'm skipping it.
Donna, are you skipping or seeing Dennis the Menace? I don't even want to fucking say
it.
Fuck you, black and white bullshit. We have the Tick. Anyone remember this show? It was like on Fox for like a hot minute, and it was like it was based on a comic book and in a cartoon, and so they made a live action television show complete with rubberized costumes and a bunch of nonsense. The guy who does the voice of Brock Sampson is playing the role of the Tick. So are we seeing or skipping this thing? Apparently, there's only like 9 episodes of whatever. Ollie, are you watching The Tick?
This is
Rubber suits?
this is a live production of it, right?
Live production, live action, rubber suit nonsense. Tick.
Yes. Yes, heck yeah. I liked
With
it.
David
Maybe-
Putty. David Putty from Seinfeld, a.k.a. Brock Sampson, is The Tick. Donna,
Yeah.
are you watching this?
Hell yeah, I am.
It's weird. So we got a lot of stuff that we're watching, and there were a lot of stuff that we're not watching. It's obvious what we're not watching is the bullshit that's there. Hulu made an awful list of of shows that were comic books into things, but I guess you gotta go whatever content they have to go with.
Mhm.
Secrets of ISIS, really Hulu? What the hell? Okay,
I don't know.
whatever. Here we are.
I think that
Are
was
we
the
gonna
last
do
one.
our outro?
Yes,
Yeah, we're
yes.
doing that now. So it was awesome. That was episode 11 of See It or Skip It. We had fun. We talked about Assassination Classroom. We talked about Weird Succubus and Lost Girl. We talked about Chris D'Elia getting better. We have Ollie about to pass the F out.
I'm not high either. I'm straight edge.
Episode 11 as finito for now, and right now I am Danny at I am Danny Sunday. Ollie is staring intensely into the screen, and we can find Ollie at what is your at name? How can people get in contact with you if they want to bug you on Twitter?
I am at Oliver Ben, and I am up at all times of the night because my son Julian likes to move it.
Aww. And
Let's do-
I'm
move it.
Donna. Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I'm Donna at DL Algoso. Alright, guys. See you in the next episode.